According to Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, the longer the shutdown goes, the riskier things become, and he is warning of potential mass chaos by next week. And that might include the shutdown of airspace in some parts of the country. The FAA says about half of air traffic control facilities are dealing with staffing shortages. The financial and physical stress on about 13,000 air traffic controllers, it's growing by the day. Secretary Duffy anticipates even more mayhem if the federal shutdown stretches into next week.
You will see mass flight delays, you'll see mass cancellations, and you may see us close certain parts of the airspace because we just cannot manage it because we don't have the air traffic controllers.
Inside some airports, unpredictable long lines and security backups popping up daily. Houston has been especially hard hit by sickouts, where many travelers spent 2 hours just getting through security. Tuesday night brought periodic ground stops and delays at New York's LaGuardia Airport due to short staffing, overwhelmed by the amount of air traffic in the region. Air travelers are advised to plan for longer TSA wait times and possible flight delays, and be patient with federal workers.
Honestly, I will tell you guys straight up, just go ahead and cancel that flight. Go ahead and cancel that flight. You could be saving your life. You know, because it is crazy. It is really, really cruel what the federal government, well, what the Democrats are doing to the American people. All these people who rely on getting paid from the federal government, whether they be a worker, staff benefit, or a contractor. No, this is very cruel. It is extremely cruel and can be potentially dangerous. Because let's just take this for example. You go to a fast food place, they get paid $15 an hour. You order your food, you get home, you realize that they forgot something, whether it be straws or fries, drink, burger, they forgot something. They get paid like what, $15 an hour? They really don't care about their jobs. TSA agents and air traffic enforcement, they get paid guapo. And right now they're not getting paid at all. They are not getting paid at all. It has been a month since they have seen a full paycheck. Now just imagine the mentality of someone who is being forced to work with an extremely stressful job. Because air traffic controllers make sure that planes don't crash into each other. They tell the pilots about the weather conditions. They try to find them new routes. TSA agents, they make sure certain things don't get through clearance so that people don't bring substances that could potentially destroy lives and destroy agriculture, or bringing weapons and hijacking planes and whatnot. Very, very stressful job. You do not know the mentality of a person who is going through that, being forced to work at a job that they're not getting paid, and they have all the bills at home just piling and piling and piling up. I don't care if they're going to get back pay after this whole shutdown is done. No one knows when the shutdown is going to be done. But in the meantime, the bills don't stop coming. The bills just don't stop coming. And that really affects your mental, because now they possibly being in a situation where they can't feed their families, they can't pay their rent or their mortgage. They, can't live. They basically cannot live. And all it takes is one person to say, you know what? Go on through. I'm not even going to check your back. Just go on through. It only takes one person to be like, you know what? Go ahead and land. There's a plane right there, but just go ahead and land. I'm being dead serious right now. Like, you just don't know the mentality of someone who is going through this stuff right now. This is basically indentured servitude. It really is. Being forced to work and not getting paid until a certain amount of time. Like, that's crazy as hell. That is crazy as hell what the government is doing to the people. Just go ahead and cancel your flight. You got plans to take a flight somewhere, just go ahead and cancel it. Peak season is over. Peak season is over. Don't even bother. Don't even bother booking that flight or ordering nothing. It ain't gonna come. Peak season's done.
Who are working without pay.
Hi, my name is Ash, and I've been an air traffic controller for the last 4 years. If you're new here, we're one of the few federal jobs that have to still work without being paid during this government shutdown. Today, November 4th, marks day 35, which officially has tied the record for the longest government shutdown, which was set in 2019. People keep saying that the only way the government shutdown will end if air traffic controllers go on strike or TSA workers go on strike. However, history proved back in the 80s, if you do strike, there's a highly possibility that we all get fired because it is illegal to strike against the government. But I do want to use this video to talk about pay and common misconceptions. Yes, our base salary can go up to $225,000, which that is federally capped. But
damn, $225,000. $225,000. But you know what? I think they deserve it because they make sure that these planes don't fall out the sky and crash into each other. And they're not getting paid. Insanity.
Most of us, that is not the case. It can be as low as $55,000 straight at the academy, but depending on where you go, it can vary a little bit. For say you go to a place like California, it'd be a little higher versus in the middle of nowhere, Midwest, pay could be a little lower. It all depends on what facility you go to and what level. It ranges from level 4 all the way up to level 12. And yes, most of us do make more than our base salary, but that's due to the mandatory overtime we constantly have. Most weeks we're required to work 6 days a week due to our historically low short staffing. Like at my facility right now, I have one trainee that moved across country from Portland all the way to Connecticut, straight at the academy, and never received a paycheck. He used all his money to move here, he had no car, and now he can't afford to pay rent. As always, safety is number one priority, and safety is never compromised during this government shutdown. I'll keep y'all updated with things, and stay safe.
Heads up, if you've got a flight anywhere in the U.S. coming up, the FAA just announced that air traffic across 40 major U.S. airports will be reduced by 10% starting this Friday morning, November 7th. And this is all because of the government shutdown. At this point, air traffic controllers have been working unpaid since October 1st, and we've seen delays at airports across the country as some of them are calling out because they can no longer afford to come to work and not get paid. In some places, it's caused staffing shortages. And now the system is getting stretched so thin that the FAA says that they're going to have to slow things down before things get unsafe. Real quick, I'm Janelle Ford. I am a journalist based in Dallas. FAA Administrator Brian Bedford and Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy held a press conference today. They say they're meeting with airline execs to figure out which airports are going to be affected. We are supposed to get that full list tomorrow, which is Thursday, November 6th. But this move is going to impact thousands of flights nationwide. We're talking delays, cancellations, the works. So if you've got travel plans coming up, especially this weekend, double check your flight status now and constantly. This could get really chaotic, really fast, and I'll post more updates as soon as that airport list drops.
I wouldn't even bother checking it. Just go ahead, cancel that damn flight. Cancel it, because you're probably going to be waiting in the TSA line for like, they said some people have been waiting for like 4 hours to get through. 4 hours is ridiculous. And I know going through TSA, it does take like maybe 30 minutes to an hour if you don't have the fast check or whatever. But 4 hours is outrageous to be online to get onto a plane. I can't. So many people, these Asians, these air traffic controllers, they're the ones that are really, really feeling the effects of this shutdown. Being forced to work, can't get paid. If you choose to quit your job and find another one, you lose all that back pay. You know what? I'm pretty sure a lot of them have to do that because the bills just keep on coming and there's no income coming in. So they have to turn to gig apps. Uber, Lyft, Uber Eats, or whatever. It's terrible. This is absolutely terrible what Democrats are doing to the American people. Absolutely terrible. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all next time.